right, hey everybody, and welcome to Hexiled Gaming. I'm Scott, and I've got a match of X-Wing 2nd Edition for you here on Tabletop Simulator. Joining me, Funwalk, how you doing?
Hello, willkommen, and I'm doing great, and it's a final game.
This is a team tournament, so I believe it's, best of 3 or whatever, but these are the finals in the Steel City Team Championship. We got Kess versus Abel, First Order versus Separatists. Old points. You thought you gotten away from them? No, you can't escape.
Not yet, not yet.
You've got some old points to deal with this week, right?
Oh yeah. So yeah, let's see. So there's the match later you told me about between the unofficial Hex team, the 20 points defender, and the German team. So let's see. And they're playing for a spot in the finals.
All right. So I think this is going to be a longer match because it's a final match. Yeah, I see an hour and 57 minutes on that clock. Oof. Let's talk about the things that changed here. So each of these Trade Federation drones went up. So in order to make them fit in with the old points, we just took the grappling struts off, but they do have struts. Otherwise, I think Holo just went down one, so we added fuses. And that's about it.
That's it, right? So
yep.
No problems at all here.
Also, look at this awesome animated background that Kess has brought. He's known, at least around here, for animating his textures. He's got an animated foils on Holo. Let's see if I can take a look at that. Cool.
Very beautiful.
Yeah, custom paint on all these ships. And he took out the stands. Very cool.
But a little bit distracting, right? Like, I'm hypnotized by the bot here.
Only for small-minded individuals. You can't handle
maybe. Maybe. I'm honest, you're like, I'm not watching the game, I'm watching the board right now.
How do you feel about the chances of the Trade Federation drones versus, I guess, Holo and friends?
Still very good, I think. Like, there are 8 drones. They all have energy charges, which are pretty good upgrades. It's gonna be all about engagement. So if Kess can engineer like something like a very, very good first engagement and can survive the first onslaught, he has some chances. But still, it's like 8 shots with charges shooting into you.
Yeah. Taking a look at these Epsilon. So we've got Muse in red, who can help get rid of somebody's stress at the start of the engagement. Rivas, who can get a target lock if you do a red, or if you receive a red or orange token. And then standard Epsilon. So nothing too crazy there. I mean, I guess if the drones stress themselves with like a linked action calculate barrel roll, that's a target lock opportunity. If Holo target locks one of these ships, which TIE BAs are wont to do, that would enable a super modded shot from Rivas. Who's got player 1? Oh, it looks like Abel does. So his drones will be shooting before the FOs.
Yeah, I like it. Like, with the drones, you want to fly first, especially. You want to fly into the open space or onto the rock and then take your action. And then just wait for the enemy to fly into you.
I'm looking at the obstacles here. We've got gas clouds up towards Kess and rocks on the side for Abel. So I think that might be a thing for the First Order player to do, is to draw the drones away from those rocks, away from the things they can grapple to.
Yes. If he can. Like, I know both players, they know how the game works. Like, the droids, they want to stay at the rock side, and the First Order, they don't want to engage into the rocks, so let's see how it works out.
Yeah, we see Holo threatening the flank. The FOs could turn in, or they could just K-turn and go back and forth across the top of the board.
Yep. In Kess shoes, you want to time the engagement like perfectly. Like at the exact time, like your FOs are fighting with the droid, Holo has to already get in the flank.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, Abel is staying on the board edge, and he was doing like the Paul Heaver formation flying, right? He started on a broad line, but then he spread them out into a long line. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
With the barrel rods, and yeah, it's like a pretty neat trick the droid players learned very early on to change the formation from to adjust to the board edge.
Right. Yeah, very cool. And I mean, this is a final, so Abel has flown this list a lot throughout this event. He's familiar with it.
I am personally not a big fan of 2 hours finals, like in my opinion, but it's like it is.
I say more X-Wing, the better. So, 3-hour
Generally,
matches, please.
yes, but like making the finals 2 hours, it changes how the game works.
You're right.
With so much time, right? So I think it's a little bit strange because like 90% of the tournament at this point, you're playing for 75 minutes game, and then there's one single last game where everything changes.
Yeah. It's weird. It's definitely funky.
I know the idea, the intention behind it. FLG wanted the finals to really end with like a 200 to something victory and not going to time. But still, it's like it changes so much.
Instead of having more engagements, it probably just encourages people to avoid each other for a long period of time.
Yes.
And then engage late.
People generally take longer on the dials and on the actions because they know I have more time. And for matchups like I think Swarms and Aces, both are matchups which usually go to time, from my experience. And players playing those lists and playing against those lists, they already have the strategies and tactics to deal with that. And everything you learn about the game is like dialed in for the 75 minutes game. And yeah, like with the 2-hour game, it's like it's a bit different and a bit strange, I think.
Yeah, I agree. I see the reasoning why they would want it with the extra time, but you're right. If you're playing it one way for the entire event, you should just the end of that event should be the same format. All right, looks like these guys 2 straight not turning in. I'm gonna wait to see what the ties do.
Yeah, they are pretty sure that the ties cannot engage in this round, so still taking it slow.
Ooh, okay, the ties are coming in. I thought they might skirt across the top of the board a little longer, but okay.
I guess Cass is thinking the same like us, right? Like he doesn't want to sit here for 2 hours waiting for something to happen.
Also of note, we see the locks on Holo. That is a great play for anybody who doesn't know. You lock Holo, and he has to give a red token away at the start of the engagement phase. Well, you can just give your locks back. Easy.
Not only the red token, right? He can give away useful tokens too if he wants to.
Oh, yes, yeah, you're right.
I don't think he will in this game, but I've seen Holo like playing wingman for Kylo and giving Kylo evades.
Oh yeah, Holo can be a fantastic ship with offensive output, giving away. He could deplete himself to take a focus target lock, and then get rid of the deplete and be fully modded with all of his dice. Or he can be a defensive ship and help you out by handing out, like you said, the evades or focuses. So
yeah,
a lot of utility there.
So all the TIE Barons in the First Order got cheaper, and I like it. They needed a little bit of help, and the other big thing is I think people are getting used to flying them with the Force Barrel roll as first action if you want to do 2. it's flying differently than like TIE interceptors or TIE silencers, and now that people are getting used to it, I see them more and more on the field and being more successful.
Yeah, I think they're coming into their own, and the price drop does help. But for Holo, I think it was 1 point, right?
Mhm.
It's that those types of things feel like they're just psychological. Like people see that the price has changed and that it got better, and they're not concerned with it's 1 point. So there's not there's not a whole lot that you're gonna fit into your list that you couldn't before.
Yeah, generally true. Sometimes that 1 point does indeed have something like a breakpoint, right? Like that 1 point could make some certain lists fit in
Sure.
one special upgrade more or not, but yeah. Like the plus minus 1 point, it's more or less like just a tiny adjustment.
Because I think I have that reaction when I look at like Han going down, and I'm like, why would you do that? And then people are like, Scott, it's 1 point. It's
It's okay, it's fine.
it's okay, man.
Yeah. That's true for more expensive ships, but like the 1 point for droids, for vultures, that's
Yes,
kind of
now
big.
that matters. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. They're turning in. Everybody taking that calculate, and look at this nice wide gap set between those rocks. I would assume that the droid players set these rocks. I don't know for sure, but I wonder if that's a practiced obstacle deployment. He knows he wants this gap in the middle to turn into.
Does he care about the gap really with struts?
I mean, struts can disrupt your formation a little bit because you get on the rock and then you're limited to what you can only do the 2 forward off.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Oof. All right.
Well, then it can stop on the rock, and you cannot stop like in space, so that's kind of neat too.
It's fun, but then you're not formation flying. So I think maybe we'll see more struts once they break up the formation and stop moving in this brick. Holo, 3 bank. Don't think he's in target lock range yet. Let's see.
All right, this is going to be important. Does he barrel roll with Holo to get a wider flank here? Generally, this position right now, it's not too bad for Holo because he's like almost exactly at the 45-degree point with the swarm, right? And they have a little bit of problems engaging it. 45 degrees.
Goes for the evade, and here you go. The defensive buff here. Hands that the evade off. That purple Epsilon. No shots. Well, all right. Rocker Cracker says Holo can't commit to the corner too much. I agree. I think if he... I kind of wish he'd rolled because he would have access to the 1 hard right again. Yeah, because if you keep pushing Holo into the corner and all of a sudden this droid formation turns in on it...
Yeah, that's bad.
It's going to be hard to get out of that.
Yes. Like, obviously, Holo is your endgame finisher. If he can keep Holo alive, he's gonna be super great, but yeah. Can't fly into that trap.
I think it may just be a 2 forward for the droids because you get behind that rock and then Holo 2 forward target lock barrel roll maybe.
Sad that that's not a Daredevil Holo here.
It is
Like,
a
imagine
note though that we've got
Holo doing the 5 forward here, like Can he? I don't. It's gonna be close with the obstacle, but Holo moving like super fast and then daredeviling the boost to get right behind the droid swarm. That would be quite nice.
Yeah, I think the straight does go over the rock. I do want to note here, Muse with Proud Tradition and Pattern Analyzer. That is... It's a lot of ways to modify that 2-dice attack, which doesn't feel great.
Yeah.
But maybe it's there to keep Muse alive. Maybe he wants to do a red maneuver, Pattern Analyzer, and evade, and then focus with Proud Tradition. I don't know.
I mean, I see the Muse synergy, right? Like, you can do, like, your Pattern Analyzer, Pro Tradition stuff all the time, and then remove your stress with the ability. But still, that's a lot of points to pay for, like, the trick.
And I guess it pairs well with... Well, no, I was going to say Holo, because the Holo doesn't take stress for his ability to strain and depletes. Yeah, the droids moving before the Epsilons, I mean, they get to move into that gap, and I don't know what you do with the ties. Continue the march forward, go blow for blow. Hope that your full focus tokens are better than their calculates. I don't know. Well, they've got energy shells. Oh, boy. Yep. You don't want that.
So right now this looks very good for the droid player here.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a way to... How do you get Holo to initiative kill one of these drones? It's Holo and Muse shoot before the drones, so it's up to them.
Basically, you have to ram Holo right into range 1 and get the target lock focus combination. Ooh, and he is doing the banks. Trying to trap Holo here.
I'm okay with that.
Let's see, is he doing the linked barrel roll? I think so.
Which way?
Getting very juicy here.
Right, okay.
Yeah, I like it. It's like getting in the way of Holo. Oh, that bumps the green one, though.
Oh, that could cause some issues. Did he roll 4? Oh, he rolled backward.
Oh, that was the problem.
That's what it was.
And he's getting lucky here. Brown not bumping. Oh, that was kind of close.
All right. And yeah, this bank looks great. I mean, he's kind of got the best of both worlds. All right, only one bump.
Yeah,
I think the roll backwards was a little weird.
Yeah.
I assume he's got that mindset of, I need to be as far back as possible to keep Holo in arc. But yeah, I think that was just a little bit of a... Forgot about...
Oh boy.
Ooh.
This is gonna be maybe a short game. Everybody getting into range 1 of each other.
And so the bummer for Kess is that it just means that these drones get 3-dice attacks without spending their energy shells. So they get to keep them longer. if that's where they opt to shoot. Takes a focus back there on Muse. Here's the 2 straight. Oh man. Barrel roll boost maybe gets him out.
Barrel roll. Yeah,
Barrel
I guess
roll
so.
left, forward, maybe a forward boost. I'm not even sure if that does it.
Barrel roll left forward and then the boost to the left. Could probably work to get him out of arc. At least most of the arcs.
Because man, he is sitting in all of the arcs right now.
Yes, and it's gonna be all energy shots, so yeah. And Abel will happily trade a droid or even 2 to get Holo here.
Oh yeah.
See the strain, so to take the target lock.
Uh-oh.
Cass is not playing any games here. He wants to initiative kill 1 droid. And after that, he hopes for the best.
I'm not sure what that check was. Okay.
Checking for Rivas.
Oh, right. Yeah. All aggro. All right.
All aggro. Range 2 though into the white drone.
So does it... This is a team match, right? Does it ever occur to you in the match where you're like not doing too well and you're like, you know what? The other 2 guys can handle it.
Yes, of course.
Let them do it. 2 hits after the reroll.
Not good at all.
Drone
And
double natural evade.
2 evades. Oh no. This looks not like a 2-hour finals now.
Give it time. Give it time. Muse. Not amused by that. Gonna shoot range 3. Looking at blue or brown. One hit. One evade. Oh, man. And that is it. Those are the 2 shots you had before the drones get to shoot for 0 damage, and you don't strip any tokens. That is a bad engagement.
Everybody's gonna shoot into Holo. Everybody.
Oh.
Alright, chat, let's bet how many drones does he need to kill Holo? I'm guessing 5.
First energy shell. Hit crit. Oh boy. There goes your token. Nope. Takes it on the shield.
Oh, he hopes for more eye results next time. So first drone shot.
He's doing this right. He's taking the shots with the drones who have the least amount of other targets available, so that if he could possibly kill Holo with only a few of these, the rest can shoot into the other Epsilons.
Yes.
All right, brown.
Yeah, he's skipping green because green bumped and he was like, you don't deserve the shot, green. You messed up.
Yeah, watch all of your other fellow drones get the glory. Ooh, spins the calculate. Hit, crit, crit. Ugh,
oh boy. Gonna spend
focuses,
that
keeps
focus.
it on the shield.
Mm-hmm.
But that is half points.
So 2 drones.
Yep, I like this. So he's going to go with the ones further back to take their energy shell shots so that potentially Pink and blue can take range 1 shots without spending their munitions.
Only 2 Irosat?
Yeah, and he's getting into the territory where he doesn't want to spend other people's calculates and deny them shell charges.
I think I would just let it be the shot and try for the next one here, right?
Yeah. Trigger your Muni failsafe.
Yes, he's just letting that shot be.
Alright, red. Energy shell hit, or crit.
Oh boy.
Stunned.
4 shots, and I was betting on 5 droids to kill Holo. So let's see if the next shot, the next energy gel.
So with that
do it.
stunned pilot, I mean, that just, he probably was already going to do it, but now he has to one hard next turn.
Yeah. Has
So
to
he's
avoid that
he's almost ionized. Like you know exactly where he has to go because of stunned pilot.
Yeah, but let's wait for a second here. He has to survive first before flying next round. Oh!
Hey, there's a
Survives.
defense.
5 droid shots, right? So it was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Oh no. So I bet wrong.
Oh no.
Here's the 6th one. Again, just
hit.
2 results only. Like, bang on average, but not exactly lucky here.
Hey, there's some lucky rolls. Oh man. Now he's gonna live.
Droid number 7. And again, just 2.
Yep.
Bang on average, every single shot here. Yep, that's
And there you go. Holo dies, takes a fuel leak with him. Green. Hey guys, wait for me.
I can shoot too.
Obstructed shot
Yeah,
and
but-
Muse.
So, kinda lucky for Keth that he needed almost all of his droids to kill Holo, but still, like, he's losing Holo, and right up to now, he's not trading anything for it.
Oh! See guys, I can do it too. There's 2 evades.
Alright. Keth also now looking for lucky dice and to kill at least some droids here.
Yeah, here we go. Range 1, green, into this pink drone. There's 2 calculates left. Hit crit.
Again, average.
Blank. Blank. Hey, there's a break. A direct hit would kill the drone. Direct hit, there it is! One shot, 1 kill.
Do we see the comeback?
Alright. Pink. 3 dice with a focus. There you go, all paint. So you're at least taking 1. There's only 1 calculate, so he could spend 1 to stay alive.
Yeah, has to
And
spend one to
does.
stay alive.
Red is half points.
Oh boy, Cass feeling a little bit better now if he can kill 2 or 3 droids. Let's see.
Gonna shoot in a red. Hit crit,
Oh.
natties. Needs 2 evades because there's no more calculates left. Red is dead.
And red is dead. So right now you're trading 2 droids for Holo. Which is still very good for the droid player, but there are still shots left.
I think this is into blue. 1 hit.
Mm-hmm.
He goes through.
Not evading at all.
All right. Well, not a great trade, but it is a trade.
Mm-hmm.
Kess does get some ships off the board.
Yeah.
So do you start turning around with the TIE fighters?
Mm-hmm. The nice thing for Cass in this position that except for Muse, all the TIE fighters are not that easy to block now because they are looking besides the droid. But yeah, the droids are moving first, and that's a great position for them. They know where the open spaces are, and I'm guessing the front droids will do something like a K-turn. They do have a K-turn, right? Like the 2K?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
2K, 1 Talon, is that right? 2 Talons,
Yeah.
1K. There we go.
Yeah, 1K.
I get
1K
that
is fine. Mm-hmm.
mixed up with the B-Wings.
Or at least, I think the front droids have to get out of the way, maybe blocking Muse. And the lower droids, the whole bang in that, they could do something like a 1 heart turn in.
The Epsilons have 2 sloops and 4Ks.
Mm-hmm.
That rock's gonna get in the way of green and yellow.
Well, does it, actually? 4K, 1, 2, 3.
Oh, maybe not.
Yeah, maybe.
You go fast enough, maybe
so.
not.
Mm-hmm. Maybe green, a little bit in the way for green, but I think everybody else is fine.
Yeah, Muse feels a little exposed.
Yeah, I would go in on Muse now. I think like Muse has not many ways to avoid all the big swarm, and the Type O's, they have a little bit of a hard time like getting their arcs with the token onto the droids.
Right.
So I would use this round here to go all in on Muse.
I'm just
It
looking
has to
over at...
remember though, white is stressed and green is bumped and at a little bit of a slight angle, right? So that could be getting in his own way.
Yeah. I was looking at the other side of the board, and every single energy shell charge was spent, except green, who bumped.
Nice.
Ooh, that's a good point. Harvard Dan saying Muse could sloop right, and then evade with Pattern Analyzer Focus with Proud Tradition. That's fun. I like this strain on blue. It's just like a little memento of Holo. Especially if these TIE Fighters K-turn. It's going to be sticking around.
The last goodbye.
Yeah.
Holo's like, remember me.
Yeah, thanks. Now I'm easier to shoot. Cool.
Remember me doing like 0 damage onto the droids before dying.
Yeah, we know who the real workhorses of the First Order are.
Yeah. Common Trooper.
Mm-hmm. $84 left. We're almost to the standard match time. Then the real game begins.
You talked earlier about the scenario where, when playing in a team tournament match, you're thinking like, yep, the other 2 guys have to deal with it now.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that happened for Death Rain, like I think the previous round in the top 8. He got picked with his torrents. And I think he flew one of the torrents off the mat and then got heavily destructed. And after like 30 minutes, he was just giving up the game and told us, okay, boys, it's up to you.
That is something nice about the team event, because either the team picks up and does well and elevates you, or they do poorly and you're like, well, it wasn't just me.
Yep. I can blame the other guys.
It's nice because you have an excuse either way. You can deflect.
I think Mao is complaining a lot about his own play here in chat and then on Discord, but he's pulling his weight here, right? Like in situations where I was losing or Devron was losing, he was winning, so.
And he's gonna go beat Octor Khan just to show off.
Yes, if he can find the time.
Maui doesn't sleep anyway. Anymore,
Right.
Anyway. There we go.
Yeah. So just let the baby play, right?
Yeah. She was typing me a message yesterday. So we did have White turn onto the rock. Strutting. Now this... This drone, probably thinking about the linked action, but it would deny the ability to K-turn or Talon next turn, if that's what he wants. See if he opts to link it.
I think he has to kind of, because he may be in the way of his buddies here soon.
Yeah.
Oh, Rivas ability, taking the target lock. Yep, everybody's just turning in. Ooh, the 10 roll, spicy.
Alright, so splitting the formation up a little bit.
Yeah, it got a little bit too crowded on the left there. Which is a good thing for Cassia, like...
Alright. There's one K-turn that, oh boy, I'm a little worried about green. Okay, he's not K-turning everybody, he's gonna turn some of these in.
Yeah, I like it. Did the right call, he was expecting the free space. It fits nicely. And the nice thing for Cass is he can fight the droids in detail right now. Like, all the droids are pointing in different directions. So let's see
it's
what
gonna be
Muse
tough
does.
to
Oh, not
focus fire
the
there.
sloop.
Ooh.
He
Yeah,
didn't do the
imagine...
sloop. The sloop would be great, you know.
Oh, well. Takes the evade. Well, Muse would start us off, but doesn't have any shots, so we'll go to the drones. Which one wants to shoot first? Gonna be green. Has 3 targets. You could try and focus fire something that can shoot you. So maybe yellow.
Yeah, you want to strip tokens here.
Oh, green's the one that had the energy shell left. But
But
has
you just
2
want to
range 1
spend it
shots,
now
so...
at your Muse.
Yeah.
I think I rather want to shoot into yellow and green here, and at the very least to try to strip the tokens.
Oh, yep. Yellow is Rivas. You're good point. That's definitely a good one to take out. It's more points. Takes out some utility from the list. Also, did Rivas? Rivas is range 1, isn't it? 1 to 2.
Yeah, he accidentally deleted some dice while rolling, I think. He's just rerolling everything with the right amount now, I guess. Looks like it. He doesn't want to because the original roll was very good. But he does. Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
In the first roll, I think he rolled like 4 dice, but that was too many, and he tried to delete
Gotcha.
quickly one of them, but
Yeah.
deleted too many.
So hit crit. 2 evades. Easy. Alright. White also has a range 1 into Rivas. Three dice, 3 calculates, 4 calculates sitting around there, so. Spin Teals. Spins his own. Takes a shield off of Rivas. So I think you take the shield off of Teal. That way you're getting rid of calculates from ships that aren't defending, aren't shooting, and are furthest away from everybody else.
I think that was a mistake. You're correct here. Use your batteries first. Oh, this could be an amazing round for Cass here. Rivas taking only the shield.
2 hits, 2 evades. That range 3 purple.
And then... Yep, that's it. No shots left for the droids.
Alright. Range 1. 3 dice with a focus. Spends it for 3. So you're guaranteed to get 1 through. This is on to yellow.
Oh, yellow has to spend 1 calculate here.
It's still half points. And that puts Kess in the lead by 2.
And he still have shots left. Ten rolling yellow and brown here could be a little mistake. Not going for the block into the open space there on the TIE fighters.
Oh, that's Rivas with the reroll.
With
I didn't even see
lock.
Rivas take that lock, but yeah. Crit's going through, and that is a dead yellow.
And it looks more and more like a mistake. Doing that 10 roll and not the blocks.
Alright, so purple. Into green. Blanks out. Green. Range 1 into green.
Yep.
3v2.
The last shot of the round.
2 hits.
Cass doesn't even need his focus token.
Half points on green as well. Oh boy.
Spicy.
And
Cass
man,
sacrificing Holo, but his TIE First Order pilots, they are doing the work here.
88 to 61. Kess is leading by 27 now, which is more than a full Epsilon Cadet.
Oh boy.
One, two, three, four, 5 drones left.
Yeah, look at those robots here. They were celebrating a little bit too early. Not keeping up the pressure. And this gave Cass a way back into the game here.
And Brown is out there on his own with the stress. So I could see purple turning in. I could see Muse turning in. Green and yellow are already facing the right direction. They could try and just 2 forward, or they could 4K and try to get behind it after it moves. Same with blue. I mean, there's options for all these ties to get shots on this lone drone, if you will.
Yeah, nice. I think a little bit of a mistake for Abel here was like he was focusing on getting Muse, but he left the space open for all those ties to turn in with the token.
Yeah, look at all the different directions these drones are facing.
And especially the Talon rods of, I think it was yellow and brown. That was like, I think, the big mistake here. Not just bumping into the left, just blocking up the space, but opening up the space for Cass.
So this teal Trade Federation drone gonna have to pump too hard left. Does that leave? Yeah, I think that leaves a K turn for blue.
Yeah.
White will stay on the rock.
I mean, blue could also Talon rod to the right behind that rock. It's also okay. If he's afraid of bumping into teal. So brown and green, they need to be the blockers, you know. They need to just get in the way and...
Yeah, I assume there's a too hard from brown. And then that definitely opens up.
But man, on the other hand, Rivas, green, and blue, they just do the big K-turn, right?
Yeah.
Like, how can you block that? Oof, Cass is doing amazing with his first order ties now here. I'm impressed.
I wonder if brown would try and big brain turn left and block the 4Ks or just be behind it.
Maybe you should. Maybe you should. Like, I think just the all 4Ks for the TIE fighters there should be a very obvious and good choice. Man, what if the Holo sacrifice was intentional and we were just not smart enough to see the TIE fighter flank?
Yeah, I mean, Kess, he did the maths. He knew that losing Holo to like 7,000 energy shell charges was worth it. This animated background is just... I gotta figure out how to get that into TTS, because, man, it would be so cool to have, like, the Hoth backdrop or Coruscant or something, and you have little explosions and stuff going on the planet.
Scott, keep it simple.
Like a Death Star mat that charges up its laser or something. Oh, so many fun stuff. Fun things you could do. A meteor shower every 7 minutes.
Oh man, I think the purists are gonna riot if you see like something like that. I think it was on the forums recently where I read something very funny, and somebody was like complaining about TTS tournaments, like if they can force in a match to change the board because he suspected his enemy to always use the same board, and then he knows like in this corner, this little point here, it's like 3 away from the corner and stuff like that. And I was like, come on, dude, like after a match, I can't even remember which board I played on.
Yeah. Hey, Funwalk, how much time is left?
70 minutes, 70 minutes, 69, 69, nice!
Nice.
Nice, finally.
Also grow up.
Never gonna grow up. It's too late. Yeah, like there's quite a big part of the X-Wing community who are super afraid of free with like, you know, exclamation points information.
See the Vader ruling.
Yeah. And I'm like, come on, like I play a ton of X-Wing and I'm too lazy to remember all that free information anyway.
There's the 2 hard out of green. Bumps. There's the 2 hard out of brown.
Yeah. I think that's sort of the more safe choices, but if all those TIE fighters are doing the 4K, he's gonna be sad.
In my mind, yeah, I'm imagining the 2 hard the other direction from brown. And what would that have meant? Too hard left from teal. And yeah, these are all the things that we expected.
But that means that Cass is also expecting it, so.
Hey, gonna high five on the rock.
Mm-hmm.
Open up those struts. Take a
So that rock is full now, right? You can maximum just put 2 droids on a rock.
Correct.
If you have to keep social distancing rules applied.
There's the rotate from white. Takes a calculate of his own.
But again, all the droids looking in every single direction, but not the same.
4K
and
from
here we
blue.
have the 4Ks. Mm-hmm.
I have my doubts about the 4K from green now.
Good thing he's not doing the 4K anyway.
Ooh. There's the 4K from yellow. I think green did do a 4K, and he's just waiting to do it last. Nope. Never mind.
No.
Ooh. Galaxy brain.
Yeah, Cass is seeing all the moves here already in advance. He's in the Matrix right now. Now we have Muse, finally, with the combination. Pattern Analyzer for the target lock.
I think he's going to do that for Rivas. Let me check the range, dude. Come on. Spawn the...
Yep,
All right.
he is. Smart play here from Cass. He is on top of this game, and now he can do the Proud Tradition for the focus.
And then he will Muse himself.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Range 3. Hit focus gets to hold on to that lock for later. If there is a later for that drone.
Yes.
Oh, green's on 1. Oh boy.
And green's dead.
Bye, green.
This game looks more and more like a runaway train, and Cass is the conductor.
Who would have thought, after that Holo engagement, that this is where it would go?
Yeah. Tiny
Now-
little mistake from Abel, and Cass was like, I will take this mistake and just ram it into your throat.
And that's initiative kill, because Muse is 2.
Yeah. And I'm super impressed because Cass is doing it with TIE First Order fighters, right? Not like with like special aces or some special great ships. Just with like the standard TIE fighters.
Roger, roger.
All right, drones get to shoot back. I don't even know that the blue one has a shot. So we've got maybe 3. Green's gonna start us, or brown's gonna start us off.
Yeah, maybe 3, and brown has no tokens.
Oh, you know what? Green was the last one with a energy shell, and it's gone now. So these guys have to reload or just take primaries. Here's the range 1, blank focus.
Yeah, we'll think.
Gonna see if... Oh, I thought he was gonna check for blue, but maybe not. White. Range 1 shot, probably same target, maybe into Muse, I'm not sure.
I would shoot it to Rivas because he's already damaged and has no tokens. When we wait, so let's see what happens. He was shooting into green. Alright. Yeah, he wanted to strip the token, but it doesn't work. Again.
Probably range 3 into Muse.
Mm-hmm. Into Muse.
1 crit. Muse still has a shield, so even if it goes through, and it doesn't.
Rolls perfectly. 3 blanks and 1 evade. If you just have to defend 1.
I mean, I think that's a flex.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, like Cass is running out of targets here. Feels like that.
One crit on brown. Oh, double.
Go through.
Double blanks. Brown takes a fuel leak. Rivas range 1 into the same target.
Yeah. Cass shows no mercy here. Oh, 2.
Will he hold on to his points? No. Half points on brown. 113 to 61. Purple still got a shot. Looks like it's all range 3. Could shoot into white. It would be obstructed. Has green shot yet? That green Epsilon?
I don't think so.
Okay. Gonna take the unobstructed shot. Hit crit naturally. Takes the crit. It's on teal. And that is a console fire. Now green's got a range 1 into that same ship. Yeah.
And green with the token.
1 eyeball. Spins the focus. Just 1 paint needed here. Gets it. Spins the calculate. And that should be it for this engagement. Oof, Abel. 52 points behind. Two Epsilons is only 50 points.
Mm-hmm.
So you'd have to kill an Epsilon and Rivas.
Oh man, I think Abel with a salty mid-game dice stats check.
Yeah, when you see those stats come up, somebody's not feeling too good about their dice.
Yeah.
Muse Muse is in a great position. Has everything open. Possible sloop from green. Could just dial in the 2 forward from Rivas and blue.
Yeah, Abel has not been rolling too well in this game. That's certainly true. But on the other hand, he also split up his swarm. Like, he gave Case here a chance to focus fire the droids before they could shoot back.
Yeah, and after that initial firing line,
yeah,
you know, the droids split up and they've been all over the place.
Yeah, that was kind of a mistake. Like, sad to say. Like, that bank into the Holo firing line, that was quite nice, but like, people always say you don't want to bank with droids if you can avoid that, and that's the reason here.
Yeah, Deathrain saying in the chat he should have done the 2 forward instead of banking towards Holo. Now, at the time, it looked great, but it's the next turn where you have to split up, and some things are going on rocks, and some things are talon rolling, and all this stuff.
Yeah.
It's problematic. Alright, activation. Teal coming back in. Saw the 2 from brown and a calculate.
Looks like a linked action again.
Yeah, maybe he's thinking about... I wondered if he would roll right and try and get in front of Muse.
Yeah, I would do that. Like, again, he's splitting up his droids, right? Like, brown and teal already looking in way different directions.
And he rotates white. Who is he? I guess he's going
he
after
wants
green,
to go
maybe?
in on green or Muse, maybe. Let's see.
Blue's gonna rotate.
Yeah, that's his big problem right now. Like, only with 4 droids left, and if you cannot focus fire, it's not looking great.
Yep, there's the 2 sloop. Rivas. 2 straight, relieves his stress. Does not bump, so gets a focus. Currently in 2 arcs, I think. Oh man. 2 potential range 1 shots on Brown. Here's another one. So could PS kill Brown, who's on 1 hull.
Yeah. So PS kill on Brown is not unlikely.
Yeah, 3v2. Ooh, very survivable, actually.
Streamer curse is real.
And gets the evade. All right, drones.
No, the
only
drones
got
are
1
rolling
shot.
just netties. Just you wait.
Pull up those dice stats. Hit crit.
Start.
Hey, Muse, save that token. Spends it on defense. Takes nothing. So there's a range 1 into purple who doesn't have any defensive mods. Or there's a range 1 into Rivas who could be focus fired with blue. Actually, oh, there's the console fire roll. Almost
Yep,
forgot about
safe.
that.
Safe.
Yeah, into Rivas.
Oh, just one crit.
Rivas, 1 evade.
Abel also just not getting lucky here.
White. Take that range 1 into green.
Yeah, come on,
Green's a
let's
shield
try to kill
down.
green. Try to at least kill green. Makes you feel better.
Mm-hmm. Range 1, no mods. Already taken a damage, or a shield at least.
Finally!
Hey, there you
Three
go.
results.
Spins the calculate for 1. Now with a really bad roll, this could kill that TIE fighter. Does not. Takes 2, half points.
Barely survives.
And I think those are the first points for Abel since he killed Holo.
Oof.
Hey, there you go. Calculate for hit crit into Rivas. Rivas with 3 dice. Oh my god.
3 defense dice. You're gonna hate it.
Alright, ties get to shoot back. Here's hit crit. Well, that is a guaranteed kill on Brown.
Super dead.
And I guess now purple and yellow focus on teal.
It's a good shot. Range 1.
You got 2 range 1 shots.
Teal is already damaged.
I think he should have shot with yellow first. Because if yellow somehow killed teal, then purple could shoot over here onto the rock.
That's
Green.
true. Always shoot with the ships first with only 1 target. Get that out of the way.
1 hit.
Yeah.
Evade.
That's his punishment for not shooting in the right order.
Now let's see what could have been.
Yeah. Ooh.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah.
Now, let's imagine that had happened. Purple could have then shot into the other drones.
And purple for sure would have been rolled better.
There's a hit crit. Crit's going through.
Man, guess knows no chill.
Oh, that must be blue because it's unobstructed. Direct hit. Oh, there's
no.
half points.
On blue? Blue's dead, right? Blue's already damaged.
Oh, you're right. Oh boy. There is 1 drone left.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, I guess so. Like teal is dead. Brown is dead. Blue is dead now. Yeah, Abel is also there, just
It's
counting
just
his
the one on the
drones.
rock.
I'm expecting like a big GG here soon.
You can't do that in a tournament game.
Of course you can. Just concede.
Nobody would do that. Nobody. All right, he says we're gonna GG this. All right.
Oh, that was rough.
Well, thank you to Abel for playing, but congratulations to Kess. I did not see that game going that way after that engagement where he lost Holo so early.
Yeah, I agree. I absolutely agree.
I mean, we saw Holo go down, and then the ties just... I think they took two of the drones out in their shots, and then it was just all Kess from then on.
Yeah.
Well, that'll do it for this match. Thank you, Funwalk, for hanging out.
It was a pleasure.
And thanks to everybody for watching. Until next time, this is Scott from Hexiled Gaming, signing off.